Hey Thomas, when you came out first possession, made the 18-footer or so, was there a kind of a stronger focus and determination tonight?
Coach just told me that I'm not playing like the player that I'm capable of being. He just been stressing all week, complaining to me why I'm not being aggressive anymore, and so I just wanted to be aggressive from the jump tonight. That's all it was.
And Ty, you guys were up 11, I think, in the first half, and then 3 at halftime, and then the second half really blew it open. What was the key there, and what was the message that you can share at halftime? Was Coach pretty relaxed?
Yeah, he was. I think it was just our defensive intensity and rebounding. I think in the first half we out-rebounded us on the boards, and I think we did a better job in the second half rebounding and just turning up our defensive pressure. Getting some steals and creating offense off our defense.
Travis, can you talk about the job you and Elijah did tonight on Pledger, especially after halftime?
Well, we knew coming in the game they was going to go to him, and before the game, Coach told me and Elijah we was going to have to switch off on him just to give him different looks. And Elijah started off playing him real well, and we just were switching on and off.
Tyshawn, can you talk about attacking the paint and the rim in the second half? Looked like you guys wanted to attack the rim better.
Yeah, we took a lot of three-pointers in the first half, kind of playing into their hands and how they wanted us to play. And when they got in that zone, I think that's when we did it the most. So, when Coach at halftime, he just told us we got to attack. And like I said, I think we got a lot of fast break points and hitting the paint because our defensive pressure, just getting fast breaks and that's it really.
Tyshawn, Coach has talked about how important it is for you guys to play with, energy on the defensive end, how much better you guys are when you do that. Is it almost that simple for you guys sometimes? Is just when you really get after it on that defensive end, that's what keeps you going?
I think it is, man. I think if we come tuned in and with defensive intensity and just some energy on the defensive floor, I think it's good. Our offense isn't the best; it isn't real fluent, but I think we got a pretty good offensive system that we're going to score points. So I think that if we stop the other team from scoring, which we're capable of doing, we show that in spurts in each game and sometimes in stretches over a period of games. So I think we're capable of containing, if not stopping, slowing down the other team. And I think if we do that and rebound the ball, I think we can beat anybody.
Thomas, how big was it that Jeff Welty shot tonight down low in the second half?
Repeat that for me.
Talk about how Jeff Welty helped you out in the paint down low in the second half. You guys.
He's been doing the same thing he's been doing all year. Being in the way, being a defensive presence down there. So it's definitely helping me out. Especially knowing that I got a dependable shot blocker back there. So.
Thomas, can you just talk more about how Jeff's improved this season?
I say he went up the charge. He's more aggressive. Definitely, and that's something that was kind of a question mark to some people about Jeff. Is he aggressive or not? If he, any other expectation you could have him live up to. But I definitely think that he's passed and he's been doing more than enough for us this year.
Tyshawn, was it difficult at all to focus on this game with Missouri coming up, and how did you feel like you guys handled that?
I don't think it was difficult to focus on this game because of our last game. We wanted to just bounce back, and we knew that we couldn't look past OU. They played K-State at K-State the other night and beat them, so we knew they were going to come in. It was going to be a tough game. But I think all of our focus was not all the way on Saturday, but I think in the back of our head somewhere we was thinking about that game because, it's probably the biggest one we have on our schedule so far. And so we're all excited about it and really want to make it happen, So I think definitely in the back of it was in the back of our heads, and now Coach said it in the locker room. This is something we can start thinking about now because now it's our focus.
You guys have games coming up: Columbia, Waco, Manhattan. How important is this stretch for you guys now? You're at the halfway point, and March will be here before you guys know it. Any thoughts on kind of?
I think all those places that you named are going to be tough to play at. Missouri and K-State, especially when they're playing against us, is always packed. It's always a good game. It's always tough to play in those spots. And then Baylor, with as good a team they got this year, is going to be tough to play at. But like I just said, I think that if we're tuned in defensively and we're rebounding the ball, I think we could beat anybody. And I think those are going to be our focuses. And these next couple of weeks is just defending, guarding the ball, and rebounding. And I think this stretch is really important. I think we gotta win these games. We have to. You know, they're important. We let one get away from us at Iowa State, and we don't want to let that happen again. So these games are really important.
Thomas, when you play against a team such as Missouri that plays 4 guards, what I guess complications does that bring for a team like you guys who plays 2?
None at all. I mean, we got Travis who could, come in and play before, and at the same time, I mean, they have to guard us. They play 4 guards, which means I have a guard checking me. That's it.
Anything else, guys? All right.